Greetings, Royal Family. Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for clicking on the video. All right, things are getting real tense with these Bravo executives and castmates. So Nene Leakes versus Andy Cohen. Does Nene Leakes want Andy Cohen fired? Now, amid several shakeups, happening within the network and loud calls for social justice in the streets, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Nene seems to be asking for Bravo's top host to get the axe, hinting at mistreatment on social media and retweeting fans' explicit demands. So Nene's comments, right, this all started after Bravo fired Vanderpump Rules castmates. I think I talked about that a couple of videos ago. Thanks for those who viewed. Anyway, now these Vanderpump Rules castmates, they were fired over, controversial behavior, and Bravo issued a statement around the decision to fire them. So Nene, along with other Bravo stars, they commented on the post saying, well, all right then. Now we have a few more questions to ask about in other areas where there's a major difference. Should we talk privately or publicly? This is what Nene commented under Bravo's post, stating that they are in agreement with these Vanderpump castmates being fired. We're taking this very seriously, yada, yada. So Nene posted that comment underneath Bravo's posts. Okay? All right, cool. So this post that Nene posted, it basically potentially alluded to rumors alleging that she might be suing the network. Should we talk privately or publicly? That's kind of like, are you taking legal action, Nene? What's going on? Anyway, Nene wrote on Twitter on June 9th, amid the news of Bravo's parent company donating $100 million to fight social justice. Nene replied to that gesture by typing, all of these companies coming out with large donation towards social justice, ! Clearly, there are lots of executives sitting in these offices with no heart and no feelings. You sit there knowing that a black person hasn't been treated equal. I just want you to know you're a sick piece of ish. Now, my question is, one of these executives that she's talking about, is it Andy? Is she talking about Andy? Is she calling Andy out? Is she throwing shots at Andy? Anyway, Andy, he eventually broke his silence around the Vanderpump Rules firings, noting how he thought it was, quote unquote, the right decision, and how he had a long conversation with Kandi Burruss about how the network can move forward. Kandi? You had a conversation with Kandi? Well, that statement seemed to set Nene off, because I saw it. I was confused. I'm like, why would you be talking to Kandi and Kandi alone about how the network can move forward? Really? Anyway, so that set Nene off, and she tweeted an article detailing his response saying, I find this interesting. Now, Nene wasn't the only one that was a little bit confused. Several fans, they commented on her post in support while introducing this new hashtag. There's always a cancellation hashtag. So this one was hashtag fire Andy Cohen. Now, Nene co-signed this hashtag by retweeting it. You guys know Twitter is a different beast. You know how they get down over there on Twitter. Now, it appears that she recently took back that retweet. She deleted that retweet. Okay? And although she may have taken back her initial support for calls to fire Andy, his long conversation, like I said, with Kandi seemed to really tick her off, as she called upon executives to have conversations with all cast members of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she tweeted, Nene that is, I think it's interesting how one cast member can give you insight when we all experience things differently, separately, and together. All voices should be heard. So one fan tweeted, "Why is at Andy at Bravo TV holding discussions with Candy as if she's the boss of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Why?" And I saw that tweet and I said, yeah, what's going on with that? Out of all of the women on the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta, not just RHOA, what about the other shows on the network that have black castmates? No conversation, no team meeting. Now, do you think that Nene is using, I'm going to ask some questions here. Okay? I got to ask some tough questions. Do you think that Nene is using this movement, this current movement, to further her own agenda? Because it was recently reported, I think it was the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram. Nene posted, dang, what did she post? All Black Lives Matter, I think. Don't quote me. And then she had her booking information, her email, book Nene leaks at whatever. And she deleted that because people were calling her out saying like, oh, all you are worried about is your money. Why do you have your booking email in this tweet? She deleted it, but it was on the Neighborhood Talks Instagram page. And I said to myself, that wasn't the first thing that I thought of when I saw that she had her email in her posts. I think it was Black Lives Matter. Don't quote me. Something like that she posted. Maybe she wants to be a part of some sort of, organizations, and people may need to get in contact with her to speak on certain platforms. And she had her booking information in there. Like, I don't like, whatever. So do you think that Nene is using this movement to further her agenda? That's one question. Again, I have to ask the tough questions. Okay, folks, I'm not saying that this is how I feel. I'm just posing a couple of questions. Now, another question is, was Andy wrong for only speaking to Candy and not the other castmates who are a part of the Bravo network? Not just Housewives of Atlanta, but all of the other shows that are on the network. And why do you think that he spoke with Candy of all people? And after him speaking with Candy, they've come up with a plan to move the network along in a better direction. Candy, what's up with that? Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Now, I cannot wait to read your comments. Please keep all comments respectful. I know a lot of you don't like Nene. I understand that. I know a lot of you don't like Andy. I know a lot of you don't like Candy. But let's have some fun with this. Again, keep in mind the questions that I pose. Is Nene doing this for her own agenda? What's up with Andy talking to Candy? And why didn't he include all of the other Bravo castmates from all of the shows that are on the network? Do you think he was foul for that? Do you think Andy has something up his sleeve? All right, can't wait to read your comments. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed the commentary. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're clicking that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload. All right, I am signing off. Until next time, peace.